One good thing I think about the youth camp is that it was a really interesting experience for learning what's happening in other countries and how they manage to deal with their problems and learn from experiences, but mainly so that in Brazil I thought like the fourth international it wasn't something that really existed. It was something for me that it wasn't really present there. But being here and seeing the debates in other countries and what they do and what are their strategies, I see that the Fourth International and its political line and the debates, they are really present in Brazil and what we are doing there, even though the reality and the context is really different, has real big similarities for what has been done in other countries. So what I think now is that maybe it's not as visible to us there in Brazil because there aren't many sections of the fort around us. It's like we're kind of alone. But although it's not really visible, it's really present in our political lines, in our struggles, in our strategies. So that was really interesting. Well, for me, a not so good aspect of the youth camp was that for me, and that's my impression, it was an European camp for European youth. And although we have people from non-European countries and they have space to speak, I think mainly in the presentations and in all the stuff that is really centered in the European context and like East Europe actually, no. West Europe actually, so not even all Europe, like a part of it. I felt in a sense that there is the will of talking about experience from outside Europe, but what's happening mainly because there aren't many non-European delegations here is that it's a vision from outside that it's being presented here, not a vision from actually who is in the struggles in non-European countries, who is actually living the contest. So sometimes I felt like in the expositions about non-European context there was presented a vision, an European vision, so not a vision of the fighters of these places of the world, and that was really hard for me. And also I think that this camp should have to be a place for exchange and for the dialogues to happen. And sometimes I felt that the workshops and the places that we should be talking to one another in more democratic spaces, in circle spaces different from the one's information that is one person in the front and the other is only listening. And I felt that many delegations didn't feel that way about the workshops and felt the need to speak, make a formation, a theoretical formation, and being the only ones who speaking, and I felt that it should have more exchanging spaces and exchanging of practical experiences and how this relates to theory, but always together practice. And I felt that these spaces of exchange weren't really properly used, and yeah, that was it.
Hi, my name is Isabel. I'm from Russian delegation,
and my name is Pavel. I'm too from Russian delegation here. What we like in this camp is the possibility to share the international experience in socialistic movement, the possibility to share news, recent activities, and other.
Okay. And yeah, of course, for me, it's also very important that we can meet comrades from other parts of the world, and we have same aims, and we can share our experience. And I really love nature here, and I love what else I love. I love I love all this camping life. And what I don't like, I think it's important to make something like children, something for children, because sometimes you want to go to the workshop, and but you want to go, but you have to stay with the kid. And if there will be something for kids, I think it will be very nice. And you, what you don't like? Что тебе нравится?
Что-нибудь не нравится нам? Здесь. Можешь сказать, кроме детей?
Кроме детей?
Ну, в смысле, что...
Потому что детей нельзя ставить.
It's a mother of this.
Yeah, okay.
I think that it is too hot. There are a few places like this where we can
Hide from...
hide ourselves from the heat.